In today's episode of Are the Shoes Overhyped, we are covering an iconic collaboration between Off-White and Nike, or Jordan. The Off-White Jordan 1 High. Doing all three colorways. We're basically going to cover resale pricing, retail pricing. I'm going to give you information about the sneaker. We're going to talk about what makes this collaboration different and why it changed the sneaker collaboration game forever. And then you guys are going to decide if it's overhyped. And watch till the end, because if you missed out on these sneakers, there might be a re-release and I'll give you information later. So there are three colorways. There is the UNC, my favorite, the Chicago, and the all white, which was a European only exclusive drop. A very important factor in determining if a shoe is overhyped is obviously going to be the pricing. So let's talk about that. They all retailed for $190, which is, it's not so bad, right? Okay, it gets bad. So now I picked StockX as my reference point. I picked the size 10 for all three shoes, all three colorways, and I picked the lowest ask. You ready? This might make you cry a little bit. Let's start off with the cheapest one, which again is my favorite, the Jordan 1 High UNC. Size 10, StockX is going for $1,700, but that's nothing compared to the other ones. Then we have the Chicago, which surprisingly is not the most expensive one, but I guess because it wasn't as exclusive as the European drop, it does make sense. Size 10, Chicago Off-White Jordan 1, $4,000. But does it get worse? Of course it gets worse. The all-white European only drop, $4,400. Now that you've had some time to process these astronomical resale prices, let's do a little history lesson and talk about the sneakers and what makes this collaboration different than any other Nike or Jordan collaboration out there. There was insane hype behind this collaboration, and for a very valid reason. Virgil Abloh did something that at the time no collaborator would ever dream of. Instead of slapping on a new colorway and maybe some branding, like honestly, a lot of collaborators still do, Virgil Abloh did something completely different. These three Jordan 1 Highs were released as part of a pack called the 10, which was 10 off-white sneakers, collaborated with Nike, that released in 2017 and I believe some of them in early 2018. And we are only going to focus on the Jordans for this video. Virgil Abloh essentially went to Nike with an X-Acto knife. Didn't stab anyone, that would be concerning. But he cut up the Jordans and reconstructed them by turning panels inside out, by stitching on the swoosh with this like orange threading, removing the inside swoosh and putting the text there. And you have the iconic text on the heel, plus a bunch of other details that at the time was unheard of. Finish it off, the iconic off-white zip tie, which, hot take, I'm not a fan of. I don't hate how they look, but I've owned multiple off-white shoes and they clunk around and they're kind of annoying. I know no one asked for my opinion, but I gave it anyways. I did promise you guys some juicy information about the potential re-release of the off-white Jordan 1s, and it's only going to be for the white colorway. But allegedly, it's actually going to happen. I've seen it posted everywhere on so many sites, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, that pretty much sums this up. We've covered everything you need to know to determine if these are overhyped. And I want to know, tell me in the comments, are the Off-White Jordan 1s overhyped? And also like, comment, and subscribe, because that would be cool.